James P. Mulley Jr. on Penfield Town Court. What's my name? If you don't know my name, you should know the name Jermaine Beman. And you should know the name Jessica Wagner. Because Jermaine Beman snapped my head back at the gym, this violent thug. And because of you, this violent thug walked right out the door. Because there's a deal between you, James P. Mulley Jr., the attorney for Jermaine Beman, and Jessica Wagner with the district attorney's office. My name is Christopher Chichester. I've never committed a crime, you disgusting, sick, corrupt, repulsive hack. I'm demanding information from you. I want to see your signature on those Jermaine Beman documents, and I'm going to be writing that freedom of information soon. You're going to refuse to comply with every single one, just like bald-headed, wig-wearing Paul C. Messer refused to comply with the Freedom of Information Law, and just like John P. Lomenzo Jr. refused to comply with the Freedom of Information Law. Does his name sound familiar to you? His name, Daniel Glass III, also sound familiar to you? It should. John P. Lomenzo Jr. is a child rapist protection racket for Daniel Glass III because he knows Daniel Glass II, and you know that's a fact, right? Financial disclosure statement for Penfield Town Judge James P. Mulley Jr. for calendar year 2019. I'm going to read that again just for you, James P. Mulley Jr. Freedom of Information Law. Financial disclosure statement for Penfield Town Judge James P. Mulley Jr. for calendar year 2019. Where's your money, James P. Mulley Jr.? How do you explain to the United States Department of Justice, James P. Mulley Jr., that you're letting this violent dog walk right out the door? Freedom of Information Law. Name, charge, and sentence of every defendant in Penfield Town Court for the policy matter James P. Mulley Jr. and John P. Lomenzo Jr. Name, charge, and sentence. I've never committed a crime. I'm delivered to jail without the prosecutor talking. This violent dog snaps my head back. He walks right out the door. I want to see your signature on the paperwork for the Jermaine Beman. Do you understand me? James P. Mulley Jr., how old are you? You're at about 70. You're in that ballpark of 70. Am I right about that? James P. Mulley Jr., what do you fail to understand? And you fail to understand. You, James P. Mulley Jr., are a criminal on Penfield Town Court.